When billionaire Richard Hale received the news, he didn't cry. The doctor simply said, "Terminal, a few months at most." Richard nodded, because what hurt more than death was realizing who was waiting for it. In a private clinic overlooking the city, Richard buttoned his suit calmly, like a man finishing a business meeting, not hearing the end of his life. That evening, his family gathered in the mansion. His wife covered her mouth, not from grief, but calculation. Two sons exchanged quick glances. A daughter already opened her laptop. No one asked how Richard felt. Only one question filled the room. What happens to the money? Days passed, and love turned into accounting. One son transferred properties. The other moved money offshore. The daughter rewrote company ownership, and Richard's wife found comfort in the arms of a young, muscular personal trainer. Late at night, Richard stood in his office doorway, watching strangers take his life apart before he was even gone. He closed the door quietly and whispered, "So this is my legacy." Across the city, another story was unfolding. A small apartment, past due bills on the table, a young couple holding hands. She whispered, "If we could just pay the debts, we could start over." He answered, "I'll do anything to protect you." They had nothing but each other. The next morning, Richard left his mansion without drivers, without security, without purpose. He walked until his body ached and sat on a lonely park bench, right beside the young couple. Richard listened silently as the couple spoke of hope, fear, and love. Then softly, he said, "What if I could help you?" They turned, startled. The young man said, "Sir, we don't even know you." Richard smiled sadly. "My own family knows me, yet already spends my death." A long silence. Then the girl whispered, "Is this real?" Richard nodded. "Let's change your future." In a quiet legal office, Richard signed page after page. The notary hesitated. "Sir, your children will receive nothing." Richard answered calmly, "My children already took everything that mattered." His signature ended a dynasty and created a new beginning. Outside the office, the young couple stood in disbelief. Tears, laughter, hands gripping tightly. They were no longer drowning. They were free. Back at the mansion, Richard's family received the news. Accounts frozen, assets gone, ownership transferred, shouting, accusations, silence. For the first time, money could not save them. That night, Richard sat alone in the back of a quiet car. City lights passed by like fading memories. He closed his eyes and smiled. Because sometimes, a man doesn't choose who shares his blood, but he can choose who deserves his legacy. Greed inherits nothing. Love inherits everything.